I'm here to introduce you to a book called V for Vendetta. It's a graphic novel written by Alan Moore and illustrated by David Lloyd, and the copyright date is 1988. This book is basically about a masked serial killer who is taking his vengeance out on a corrupt government who, if you can believe it or not, is actually more corrupt than the killer himself. It reads like a puzzle. With many different pieces put together, it creates a very interesting picture. The graphic novel takes place in a dystopian England after a nuclear war. Everything is kind of helter-skelter, and this very corrupt totalitarian government rises up and takes over England and oppresses its people. Minorities, homosexuals, and anyone who's considered to be an enemy of the state is rounded up and put into a concentration camp and killed. And basically the government oppresses and frightens all of the English citizens into submission. Okay. In this new government, it kind of runs like an actual body. There's the leader, who's the head. There are the eyes, which are the visual surveillance that they videotape what citizens are doing to make sure that they're following government regulations. There are the ears that catch the audio recordings of what citizens say. There's the nose, which is the investigative branch that investigates any crimes against the state or other people. And then there's the mouth, which is the propaganda machine. It's the news broadcast that allows the government to kind of feed its propaganda to its citizens. So that's kind of how the government is organized. And then there's the fingers, which are the scariest part. They're the secret police who oppress and hurt and go around the streets kind of terrorizing the citizens into submission. So the story starts off with Evie Hammond, a young 16-year-old who's walking the streets of England because she can't make money any other way. And the fingermen, or the secret police, they stop her and they're about to kill her when this vigilante, this serial killer, comes out of the shadows wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. And Guy Fawkes was someone who had attempted to blow up the English Parliament and kill the Queen hundreds of years ago. And he's wearing this mask, and he saves Evie. And he kills some of the fingerman police, and then he brushes her to the top of a building where he then detonates a bomb, blowing up the Old Bailey building. And this starts the novel. He then takes her back to his lair called the Shadow Gallery, where he has collected various works of art and literature and music and movies and things that the government has now thought is evil, and no one's allowed to have it. So he's shown her all these beautiful things that the government doesn't want its people to have. And he kind of teaches her that she needs to fight the government and that she needs to make it so that she can not be afraid anymore and live an authentic life. And he kind of indoctrinates her with this anarchist ideal that he has of a world without any government. So now I'm going to read you a passage from V for Vendetta. It's on page 159, and it's from a letter from a person in a concentration camp. I shall die here. Every inch of me shall perish, except one, an inch. It's small, and it's fragile, and it's the only thing in the world that's worth having. We must never lose it or sell it or give it away. We must never let them take it from us. I don't know who you are, or whether you're a man or a woman. I may never see you. I will never hug you or cry with you or get drunk with you, but I love you. I hope that you escape this place. I hope that the world turns and that things get better and that one day people have roses again. I wish I could kiss you. Love, Valerie. Overall, this is a very philosophical novel that explores the corruption of government, the darkness in man's heart, and the true nature of humanity. And if you like things that are set in a dystopian, futuristic setting, I highly recommend it for you.